Listen up, folks. Are you tired of the same old vacation spots? Sick of cookie-cutter tourist traps? Craving an adventure off the beaten path? Pack your bags for Poland. Forget everything you think you know. This ain't your grandpappy's Europe. Pristine beaches, charming villages, majestic mountains, and vibrant cities await. We're uncovering Poland's secrets. Hidden beaches, peace, and nature. Ready to book a one-way ticket? Buckle up for an adventure that will ignite your wanderlust. Get ready to explore stunning destinations and hidden gems. Poland, here we come. Now, let's talk beaches. When you think of pristine coastlines, your mind probably wanders to exotic islands or far-off continents. But hold on to your hats, folks, because Poland's got a secret weapon. A coastline that'll knock your socks off. We're talking miles of golden sand, dunes that stretch as far as the eye can see, and a serenity that's almost impossible to find anywhere else. Forget the overcrowded beaches, the overpriced drinks, the constant hustle and bustle. Poland's hidden shores offer a different kind of escape, a chance to reconnect with nature, to breathe in the fresh sea air, and to feel the stress melt away with every crashing wave. Imagine this. You're strolling along the beach, the sun warm on your skin, the sound of the waves a soothing melody in your ears. The only footprints in the sand are your own. You take a deep breath, filling your lungs with the fresh, salty air. This is what true relaxation feels like. This is the magic of Poland's secluded beaches. And the best part? You don't have to break the bank to experience it. Poland offers incredible value for your money, meaning you can enjoy these idyllic beaches without emptying your wallet. So, what are you waiting for? It's time to discover the hidden shores of Poland and experience the tranquility they offer. Now, let me tell you about the Baltic Sea. It's a different beast than those tropical waters you might be used to. The Baltic is wild, untamed, invigorating. It's a place where you can truly feel alive. Imagine yourself taking a dip in the cool, clear waters, feeling that invigorating chill run down your spine. It's like a baptism, a rejuvenation, and as you emerge, you'll understand why the Baltic Sea is special. Now, let's leave the coast behind and venture inland, into the heart of Poland. Here, nestled amongst rolling hills and verdant forests, you'll discover a treasure trove of charming villages just begging to be explored. These ain't your typical tourist traps, folks. These are living, breathing museums, steeped in history and tradition, where time seems to move a little slower and life is a little sweeter. Imagine strolling down cobblestone streets, the sound of your footsteps echoing off centuries-old buildings. Picture yourself peeking into quaint shops overflowing with local crafts, smelling the aroma of freshly baked bread wafting from traditional bakeries. This is the charm of rural Poland, a world away from the hustle and bustle of modern life. In these villages, you'll encounter a way of life that's fast disappearing in other parts of the world. You'll meet friendly locals who are proud of their heritage and eager to share it with visitors. You'll taste traditional dishes passed down through generations, recipes that have stood the test of time and tantalize your taste buds. And as you explore these enchanting villages, you'll begin to understand the true spirit of Poland, a spirit of resilience, of warmth, of hospitality. It's an experience that will stay with you long after you've returned home, a reminder that sometimes the greatest treasures are found in the most unexpected places. Now, let me tell you, these villages are more than just pretty facades. They're living, breathing testaments to Poland's rich history and culture. Each village has its own unique story to tell, its own traditions, its own legends passed down through generations. Imagine yourself sitting in a cozy inn, sipping on a glass of local mead, as the innkeeper regales you with tales of kings and queens, knights and dragons, love and loss. These stories are woven into the very fabric of these villages, adding a layer of depth and intrigue to your journey. And speaking of traditions, you'll find them alive and well in Poland's villages. From colorful folk costumes to lively dances passed down through generations, From ancient crafts practiced for centuries to religious festivals celebrated with fervor and joy, these traditions offer a glimpse into the soul of Poland. And don't forget about the food, folks. In these villages, you'll feast like royalty on hearty, home-cooked meals made with fresh, local ingredients. We're talking pierogies stuffed with savory fillings, kielbasa bursting with flavor, and soups that will warm you from the inside out. It's comfort food at its finest, and it's sure to leave you feeling satisfied and content. So, when you're planning your Polish adventure, make sure to carve out some time to explore the charming villages that dot the countryside. Trust me, folks, it's an experience you won't soon forget. Now, let's talk about mountains, those majestic giants that seem to hold up the sky. Poland's got some beauties, believe me. We're talking peaks that pierce the clouds, valleys blanketed in emerald green, and air so crisp and clean, it'll feel like you're breathing for the first time. Imagine yourself hiking through these alpine meadows, wildflowers bursting with color all around you. Maybe you'll spot a rare bird soaring above, or a nimble mountain goat picking its way along a rocky ledge. This is nature at its finest, folks, raw and powerful. And the views. Don't even get me started on the views. From these heights, you can see for miles, the world spread out before you like a wrinkled green carpet. It's enough to make you forget all your troubles, to feel like you're standing on top of the world. And in a way you are. But the mountains aren't just for summer, no sir. Come wintertime, they transform into a magical wonderland, draped in a blanket of pristine white snow. This is where the skiers and snowboarders come alive, carving their way down slopes that gleam like diamonds in the sun. Picture yourself gliding through that powdery snow, the wind whipping past your face as you fly down the mountain. It's exhilarating, freeing, the closest you'll ever come to flying without wings. And after a day on the slopes, what could be better than warming up in a cozy chalet, a mug of hot chocolate in hand? But even if skiing isn't your thing, there's something magical about a winter wonderland. Imagine taking a horse-drawn sleigh ride through snow-dusted forests, the only sound the gentle jingle of bells. Or how about cozying up by a crackling fire in a traditional mountain inn, sipping on mulled wine as the snow falls softly outside? So yeah, whether you're a seasoned hiker or a snow bunny at heart, Poland's mountains have something for everyone. They're a place to reconnect with nature, to challenge yourself, and to create memories that will last a lifetime. Now let me tell you something. Poland is a land with a past as rich and layered as a slice of its famous honey cake. And what better way to delve into that history than to visit some of its magnificent castles? We're talking fortresses perched on hilltops, their weathered stones whispering tales of battles fought and won. We're talking grand palaces with soaring towers and elegant courtyards, echoing with the laughter of kings and queens. Imagine walking through those ancient gateways, your footsteps echoing on the cobblestones worn smooth by centuries of history. Picture yourself exploring secret passages, climbing winding staircases, and gazing out over the surrounding countryside from arrow-slit windows. It's like stepping back in time, folks. You can almost hear the clash of swords, the rustle of silk gowns, the murmur of courtly intrigue. Each stone, each archway, has a story to tell, if you're willing to listen. And believe me, there are stories aplenty. These castles have seen it all. Sieges and celebrations, romances and betrayals. They've been home to kings and conquerors, to artists and revolutionaries. They've witnessed the ebb and flow of history, the rise and fall of empires. Some say these ancient walls even hold secrets, hidden treasures, and whispers of forgotten magic. Legends speak of ghosts that roam the corridors at night, their spectral footsteps echoing through the empty halls. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's an undeniable mystique to these places. It's in the air you breathe, in the shadows that dance in the flickering candlelight, in the weight of history that hangs heavy in every room. So come explore these castles, folks. Unravel their mysteries, Immerse yourself in their stories and let your imagination run wild. You never know what secrets you might uncover, what echoes of the past you might hear whispering in the wind. Now, hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to dive headfirst into the heart of Poland, its vibrant, pulsating cities. These aren't your sleepy little towns, no sir. These are places that crackle with energy, where history collides with modernity, and there's something new to discover around every corner. We're talking cobblestone streets lined with colorful buildings, each one a work of art. We're talking bustling market squares filled with the scent of fresh bread and blooming flowers. We're talking grand avenues and hidden alleyways, all buzzing with life. Imagine strolling through these cities, soaking up the atmosphere. One minute you might find yourself admiring a centuries-old cathedral, its spires reaching for the heavens. The next, you could be sipping a latte in a trendy cafe, watching the world go by. That's the beauty of Poland's cities, folks. They seamlessly blend the old and the new, the traditional and the modern, creating a tapestry that's both fascinating and inviting. And let me tell you, these cities are a feast for the senses. The air is alive with the sound of street musicians, the aroma of traditional Polish cuisine, the vibrant colors of street art and flower stalls. Imagine yourself indulging in a plate of pierogi, those delicious Polish dumplings, at a sidewalk cafe. Or maybe you'd prefer to sample some kielbasa, that spicy Polish sausage, from a street vendor, its smoky aroma filling your nostrils. And then there's the nightlife, folks. Poland's cities come alive after dark, with a vibrant music scene, cozy pubs, and trendy clubs. Whether you're into jazz, rock, or electronic music, you're sure to find something to get your toes tapping. So, come experience the energy, the excitement, the sheer vibrancy of Poland's cities. Lose yourself in their charm, indulge your senses, and discover the beating heart of this amazing country. Now let me tell you, I've seen a lot of water in my time. Oceans, rivers, you name it. But there's something special about the lakes in Poland. They're like liquid mirrors, reflecting the sky, the trees, the whole darn world around them. Imagine yourself there, sitting on the shore, maybe with a fishing rod in hand, or maybe just a good book. The sun is warm on your face. A gentle breeze whispers through the trees, and the only sound you hear is the water lapping against the shore. That's the kind of peace you find by these lakes. The kind of peace that makes you forget all your worries, all the hustle and bustle of everyday life. It's just you and the water, and maybe a curious fish or two. So if you're looking for a place to escape, a place to reconnect with yourself and with nature, you need to put these Polish lakes on your list. Trust me, your soul will thank you for it. One thing I love about these lakes is that there's one for everyone. You got your big, sprawling lakes, perfect for sailing and water sports. Then you got your smaller, more intimate lakes, ideal for a quiet afternoon of fishing or kayaking. Maybe you're looking for a romantic getaway? Well, picture this. A cozy cabin nestled in the woods, right on the edge of a secluded lake. You and your sweetheart, a warm fire crackling in the fireplace, and the moon reflected in the water outside. Or maybe you're more of an adventurer. Well, grab your hiking boots and a backpack, because many of these lakes are surrounded by miles of pristine trails, just begging to be explored. No matter what you're looking for in a lake getaway, you'll find it in Poland. So come on, dive in, the water's fine. See the waters. Listen up, folks. If you think concrete jungles are all there is to life, you're in for a real awakening. Poland's forests are like stepping into another world. A world untouched by time, where nature reigns supreme. Imagine walking beneath a canopy of leaves so thick it blots out the sun. The air is cool and damp, the scent of pine needles filling your nostrils. The only sounds are the rustling of leaves beneath your feet and the distant call of a bird. These forests are teeming with life, deer with eyes like melted chocolate, foxes sly as you and me, and birds singing melodies you've never heard before. It's a symphony of nature, and you're invited to be the conductor. So ditch the noise and pollution of the city, and come breathe in the fresh air of the Polish forests. It's an experience that'll stay with you long after you've left. Now, these forests aren't just for looking at. They're full of hidden treasures, waiting to be discovered. I'm talking about wild mushrooms, plump berries bursting with flavor, and herbs that'll make your grandma's cooking seem bland. And don't get me started on the wildlife photography. Imagine capturing a majestic stag silhouetted against the setting sun, or a family of foxes frolicking in a sun-dappled clearing. These forests are a photographer's dream come true. But the real treasure, the one you carry with you long after you've left the forest, is the feeling of peace, the feeling of being connected to something bigger than yourself, something ancient and powerful. So pack your bags, grab your hiking boots, and get ready to lose yourself in the beauty of Poland's forests. You won't regret it. Let me tell you something. Poland knows how to throw a party. And I'm not talking about your average backyard barbecue. I'm talking about full-blown cultural festivals that'll knock your socks off. Imagine streets overflowing with music, colorful costumes, and the aroma of delicious food. People dancing in the streets, their faces lit up with joy, celebrating their heritage with a passion that's contagious. From ancient harvest festivals to modern music festivals, there's something for everyone in Poland. Whether you're interested in traditional folk music, vibrant street art, or just soaking up the energy of a crowd, you'll find it here. So, ditch those boring tourist traps and get yourself to a Polish festival. It's the perfect way to experience the heart and soul of this amazing country. Now, let's talk about the food, because no Polish festival is complete without a feast. I'm talking about pierogies stuffed with savory meats and cheeses, kielbasa sizzling on the grill, and pastries so sweet they'll make your teeth ache. But it's not just about the food, it's about the experience. It's about sitting down at a communal table, sharing laughs and stories with locals, and feeling the warmth of Polish hospitality wash over you. And after you've had your fill of food, there's music and dancing. Imagine yourself twirling under the stars to the sounds of a traditional polka band, or tapping your feet to the beat of a modern rock concert. These festivals are a celebration of life, a chance to let loose and experience the true spirit of Poland. So come on, join the party. Join the Now let's talk about a subject near and dear to my heart, finding a bargain. And there's no better place to do that in Poland than at its traditional markets. These aren't your sterile, air-conditioned shopping malls, no sir. These are living, breathing bazaars bursting with color, sound, and the irresistible aromas of authentic Polish cuisine. Imagine strolling through rows of stalls overflowing with handcrafted goods, leather goods, pottery, intricate lacework. You name it, they've got it. And the best part? You can haggle. That's right, channel your inner negotiator, and you might just snag yourself a steal. But it's not just about the shopping, folks. It's about the experience. Picture yourself biting into a warm, freshly baked obwarzanek, a traditional Polish bread snack, as you soak in the lively atmosphere. Hear the vendors hawking their wares, the laughter of children chasing pigeons, and the gentle strumming of a street musician's guitar. These markets are a feast for the senses, a vibrant tapestry of Polish culture and tradition. They offer a glimpse into the heart and soul of the country, and trust me, it's an experience you won't soon forget. One of the things I love most about these markets is the sheer variety of goods on offer. Looking for a unique souvenir to remember your trip by? You'll find everything from hand-painted ceramics and amber jewelry to intricately carved wooden toys and traditional folk costumes. And then there's the food. Oh boy, the food. From smoked sausages and mountain cheeses to freshly baked breads and pastries, the aromas alone are enough to make your mouth water. And don't even get me started on the pierogies. Those little pockets of doughy goodness filled with savory meats, cheeses, or potatoes are simply irresistible. But the real treasures of these markets are the people you'll meet. The friendly vendors, eager to share their stories and traditions. The local families doing their weekly shopping, their baskets overflowing with fresh produce. The wide-eyed tourists, just like you, marveling at the sights, sounds, and smells of this vibrant cultural hub. So, do yourself a favor and make sure you carve out some time to explore Poland's traditional markets. You won't regret it. Now, if you're anything like me, you appreciate the simple pleasures in life. The feeling of the wind in your hair, the sun on your face, the open road stretching out before you. And there's no better way to experience that sense of freedom than by taking a leisurely drive through the Polish countryside. Imagine this. You're cruising along a winding country road, the windows rolled down, the scent of wildflowers filling the air. To your left and right, rolling hills blanketed in a patchwork of emerald green fields stretch as far as the eye can see. It's like driving through a living, breathing postcard. Every now and then, you'll come across a charming village, its houses painted in cheerful pastels, their gardens bursting with colorful blooms. Stop for a while, stretch your legs, and savor the tranquility of rural life. Grab a coffee and a slice of homemade cake at a local bakery, and let the peaceful rhythm of the countryside wash over you. This is Poland at its most idyllic, a far cry from the hustle and bustle of the cities. It's a place to reconnect with nature, to breathe in the fresh air, and to simply enjoy the journey. As you continue your drive, keep an eye out for the traditional wooden windmills that dot the landscape. These weathered sentinels, some dating back centuries, stand as a testament to Poland's agricultural heritage. Imagine the stories they could tell, the changing seasons they've witnessed, the generations of farmers who've relied on their power. And speaking of heritage, be sure to visit some of the charming farm stays scattered throughout the countryside. These offer a unique opportunity to experience rural life firsthand. Learn about traditional farming methods, sample fresh organic produce, and wake up to the sound of roosters crowing and cows mooing in the distance. But perhaps the most enchanting aspect of the Polish countryside is its sense of timelessness. Life here moves at a slower pace, dictated by the rhythms of nature. It's a place where traditions are passed down through generations, where families gather for hearty meals, and where the simple pleasures of life are cherished. So, rent a car, pack a picnic, and get ready to discover the hidden gems of the Polish countryside. You might just find yourself falling in love with its timeless charm. Well, folks, it looks like our Polish adventure has come to an end. From those breathtaking mountain peaks to those bustling market squares, we've covered a lot of ground together. And let me tell you, Poland has truly stolen a piece of my heart. I hope these glimpses into the wonders of Poland have inspired you to pack your bags and experience its magic for yourself. Remember, adventure awaits those who seek it, and trust me, Poland is an adventure you won't soon forget. Thanks for joining me on this incredible journey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel tips and adventures. Until next time, keep exploring.